is July 15th today. The lighting is amazing. I'm gonna show you guys my OOTD. I did not show you guys my OOTD yesterday, but I will put in some pictures. So I got this at the Vatican City, the Vatican Museum, I think, the gift shop. Domus Artis. So pretty, so beautiful, and I got it blessed. This is from a shop in LA. I don't remember what it was called though. But yeah, it's just a regular Casio watch and then my Apple Watch to track my steps. And then all these rings right here, they're from CC. I live and I die by CC. I suggest everyone go, this is not sponsored, I suggest everyone go on their website. If you don't have a CC near you, I have a CC store like 7 minutes away from me. Go to CC. I'm not gonna wear my hair like this, I'm gonna wear it down, but for the time being, I'm probably gonna wear it like this while I go eat. Okay guys, I'm gonna give a quick tour before we leave of the hotel, because it's so nice. So when you come in, this is what you're welcome with. You're welcome with this beautiful mural of multicolored birds. And then look at the chairs. Isn't that so cool? And then when you come on the side, that's the reception right there. And then you have the red couch right here. Then you have the green one right here with all the different colored pillows, also suede. And then the blue one. I have pictures that I'm gonna post on my Instagram of me on this couch. Then you have a ping pong table right in the middle with ping pongs. All right, guys. Bye. We're going in the bus on our way to Naples, right? No?
No, we're going straight to Sorrento.
Oh,
after,
sorry.
like a pit stop.
So we're not going to Naples anymore? So straight to Sorrento we go. Bye. Hey guys, we made it to Sorrento. There's a lot going on here. It's up in the hills, which is really nice. But the roads are very narrow, which kind of scares me. Is he good? Is he drunk or something? That man just got hit in front of us. Anyways, guys, it's kind of crazy here. Ooh, this is so nice. Born on March 11th, 1544, Torquato Tasso was considered the greatest Italian poet of the 16th century. Best known for his epic poem, Jerusalem Delivered, a legendary saga of the valiant Christian knights embarking on a perilous quest to recapture the holy city of Jerusalem from the clutches of Muslim rule. Tasso was a prominent figure in the literary world and significantly impacted Italian literature. Piazza Tasso, located in the heart of Sorrento, Italy, was named after him to honor his contributions to Italian literature and culture. The square features a statue of Tasso and is a popular tourist destination filled with shops, good food, and even a tour of the town by horse. Guys. A city grand and ancient, nestled in Campania, Italy, now lost to time's decay. Its streets bustled with the clamor of Roman life, a hub of culture and commerce, free from strife. The great city, nearly 2,000 years old, sits beneath the unmerciful Mount Vesuvius. To the wrath of Vesuvius, so insidious, which would reduce the city to ashes and dust, so injurious. Oh, the barracks, where gladiators laid their heads, a place of rest for warriors before entering deadly threads. In Pompeii, it stood, a grand and sturdy place, for those who lived and died with grace. Its walls were thick and robust, made of stone and mortar, a fortress for the brave, a symbol of excellent order. Pray, allow my trusty helper to expound on Pompeii's odium so renowned, a grand theatre of stone style, where music and drama did beguile, a sight to behold that sets hearts apart, the melodies of the lyre, the voice of the choir, a place of beauty and art did inspire.
Marble floor, so standing right in the middle of that space, the spectator, when you talk, the voice was very well amplified because the shape is the same like a megaphone. So when you talk, like echo, the voice was very well amplified. And the 80% of this structure is still original. On the right or the left of the stage, we found the royal boxes. We could understand that most of the events were made in the morning time. So here we are. This is really one of the most important commercial streets of the old town of Pompeii. All these ruins that you can see on my left-hand side were all shops. All the shops in the Roman time were closed by wood sliding doors. Down were shops, above were all houses, like condominiums. Don't forget that Pompeii was really one of the most important cultural cities in the world. So we had lots of houses located about the shore. Most of the houses were not even big, like 20 square meters large, 30 square meters large, because most of those little apartments were rented to foreign people. And don't forget, at that time, to come to these places, you need a long time, like you sail, you don't have engines, so really you need a long time. Once they arrived here, they were not stopping only for a few days, but they stayed for a very long period, like even years. So Pompeii was really one of the first places in the world where they invented this kind of hospitality, means like Airbnb of 2,000 years ago. So you see we're going up the hill because you remember I told you before that Pompeii was built on the top of this prehistoric volcanic cliff, 140 feet above the sea level. Pompeii was the only one town built 2,000 years ago without any sewage system. I mean, all the sewage getting out to shops, houses, was running above the streets. So in Pompeii, it's the only town where you can notice every 10-15 meters those rocks. Very important to help the citizens to cross the road. In order to get feet wet, to get feet dry, they step above those rocks. And here we can see this is one of the most important business made in Pompeii at that time. This was like a McDonald's place. That part was just built later at the end of the 1st century BC. So we have an entrance called the Fauces. This was the atrium, important technique invented by architects to collect rainwater. When it was built the Roman aqueduct, this pool was taken just to decorate the entrance of the villa. But the open roof was still important to illuminate all these rooms. You see, you don't see any windows. In fact, they were without a window. We understood at the beginning they used a window, but at a certain moment they don't want to have any more windows, especially on the second floor. They were afraid that robbers at that time were already existing. They tried to get inside these properties to steal. The wealthy people were afraid that during the night they can meet these kind of people in their property. So they had no windows. Can you imagine summertime? It was very hot. So at the beginning of the first century after Christ, many people, they used to have in the back of the villas orchard.
Hi. Kalia couldn't make it to this lecture today, so she asked me, her twin sister, to tell you about the Pompeii water system. Pompeii had an elaborate water system designed to provide clean water to its citizens. And by clean water, I mean water infused with lead, copper, and silver, reducing life expectancy to almost 70%. Yum! The system included aqueducts and canals that transported water from the nearby mountains to the city. The water was then distributed through pipes to the public fountains, baths, and other public buildings. The system was a marvel of engineering and allowed the people of Pompeii to have access to water. If it was drinkable or not is up to question, though they could have just not drunk the water. Although the city had been destroyed, the remnants of its water system continue to provide insights into the advanced technology and infrastructure of the ancient world. Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, there's a cat.
That is a beautiful cat.
I want the cat.
Yeah, he loves getting pet. Pompeii's brothels were a part of the city's rich culture and history, proving that ancient sex work was a common practice by many women who were typically enslaved or foreigners, and the social norm for men of all classes. The city had several brothels that were located in the red light district. These establishments were identified by the erotic artwork, usually plastered on the corridors and streets of the city. Inside the brothels were frescoes lined along the wall that aimed to enhance desire, almost like a McDonald's menu. The brothels had small rooms with wooden beds, pillows, and candles to set a romantic mood. But these brothels were far from romantic. Many workers never saw daylight and were cramped in small, tiny rooms. Most of their earnings went to the brothel owners. Although prostitution was not illegal, it was considered shameful and an immoral practice. Surprisingly, sex workers in the modern world face scrutiny and lack of respect as those who worked in these brothels. I guess history really does repeat itself. Anyways, back to the video.
Hey guys, so I'm just gonna drink some water because I'm thirsty and then go explore. We only have 5 minutes, but I'm probably just gonna sit here and rest because we're probably gonna go to maybe. The tour ends at 10:30.
In 79 AD, Mount Vesuvius, a volcano located near the city of Pompeii, Italy, erupted with a catastrophic force, burying the entire city under ash and pumice. It is estimated that the eruption released thermal energy equivalent to several hundred atomic bombs, and the ash cloud reached a height of over 20 miles. The inhabitants of Pompeii, who had no warning of the impending disaster, were buried alive. Their homes and belongings preserved under the ash for nearly 1,700 years until their discovery in the 18th century. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius is considered one of the most catastrophic volcanic events in human history. As the sun sets on our adventure, we can't help but to feel grateful for the memories we've made in Sorrento. From discovering the story behind the city's namesake to wandering the ancient ruins of Pompeii, every moment was a treasure. We hold these experiences close to our hearts, cherishing them for years to come. Who knows what other incredible journeys await us in the future? For now, we bid Sorrento and Pompeii a fond goodbye, knowing that a piece of our hearts will always belong to these enchanting cities. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about my twin sister's narration. Farewell, adieu. May fortune guide thy steps.